I'm going to be showing you guys a few things, and I just want to make this clear now. If you are a advanced or above Fortnite player, you might want to go ahead and click off this video. This is basically for people who are new, or people who, you know, have been around for a while and just now starting to like want to actually get serious and learn how to build and what to do in build fights and stuff. Just going to be going through a few basics. So, firstly would be, first of all, I'm on Simple Edit, as you guys can see. I'm on Simple Edit. I've been trying it out for the last, I would say, well, like 1 week, maybe a week and a half. Just to make that clear, so it'll be a bit easier. And yes, Simple Edit is worth it, guys. The only downside is there's a few edits that you can't do. So, for example, with the floor, you can only edit one corner. You can edit one and then reset. That's all you can do. You can't edit 2 floors, but so that's not really that necessary. So let's say you're in a build fight. Obviously, there's not a build fight on Battle Royale that starts like this, obviously. But so okay, you know what? So fuck the build fight. Let's just say somebody's like over here, right? Let's say somebody's like over here, right? And let's say you run, you get into a little fight here, spraying your ARs, and you get into a point where you need to build. Here's a good high ground retake. This is what I do. So, I guess you can consider it a high ground retake. It's not even really a retake. It can be used as a retake, but it's mostly used to start off a build fight. Let's say you go up, let's say you boom, boom, boom. Let's just say you're cranking the fuck out of 90s, right? Let's say he's over here. Let's just say you crank a few 90s. These aren't the 90s I do. I was just getting up here to show you guys. So here's what you want to do. For me, I'm doing it on the left side. You can do it on the right side. I've literally never practiced it on the right side before, if I'm being honest. So if they're coming from this way, oops. If they're coming from this way over here, I mean, you might want to do it on this side so they will have more protection. But I mean, obviously they're coming on this side. I always personally try to build to the left of people, but that's not always going to be the ideal scenario that you want to play out. Sometimes they'll be right in front of you, sometimes they'll be on the left. It just depends how they build. But let's just say you're ramping up. Let's say you're ramping up a little bit, right? Boom, boom. You want to place a ramp while you're still on this ramp. You want to look to the side, place a wall, floor, stair, and you want to immediately run up, place a wall right here, and then boom. That is what's known as a click shot. So that's what it looks like slowly. Now, I can show you what it would look like if you were in a normal build fight. Let's just say boom, boom, boom. Say you even want to get a little fancy here. Boom, boom. You get up to 290s. You want to just boom, and then boom is essentially what you want to do. And as you guys can see, you are now one, whatever you want to call it, one wall higher. So as you can see, you're originally coming from this angle right here, and if you were to follow, you would be right here going up this ramp. But as you can see, whenever you do this, you actually jump up one and then up here. So you're now higher. So you're going to take that into consideration. So obviously, if you follow this way, then you will be here. By the time you do all this, you'll probably realistically be like right here, right? By the time you do this and this, you'll probably be up 2 extra ramps, and then obviously by the time you do this, you're here, and then count this ramp, you are a whole thing higher. So, you know, it's basically, you know, I'm not the greatest Fortnite player, but that's one little thing that you guys can do. I can actually show you guys a clip of me executing this pretty well in it's in this same map that I had earlier. I can actually cut to that right now. So yeah, as you guys can see, when utilized correctly, very well. It's a very, very good move. And there's actually another thing. This might be for the guys who like do creative build fights a lot. I'm still learning this, but I just want to share the knowledge of what to do with you guys. So unless you want to start off on the left or whatever side you're comfortable with doing this. Basically, let's say the person does the edit, you go here, right? You want to basically run up the right side, and you want to kind of turn towards the middle, place a floor, and while you're in the middle of the ramp, you want to jump to where you land here. You want to walk up, place another one, and you can just keep doing this. But you ideally want to land right here in this area. And let me see if I can do it this time. kind of did it. Then you want to turn. You want to go here, and then you want to immediately crank 290s. And I fucked up my 90s. That shows how bad I am. But, so let's just say you're in a build fight. And boom. Go here. Jump. Land on the ramp. Run up to the corner. Quickly place the floor on the ramp. You don't have to jump. You'll instantly be on it. And then you crank 290s. And if you do all of that in about, let's just say, under a second, look how high in the motherfucking air you are. Obviously. If you can execute this well, look, that was in slow motion, but the duration of this would likely be, let's see, you go up there, boom, 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 boom. I'd say about 2.5 seconds. If I can do this right now, that would be nice. So boom, boom, boom. Okay, just imagine that I actually cranked that 90 and then turn it into here. Imagine I actually hit the 90. I literally can't do 90s right now. My hands are freezing. My fan is blowing right on me. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it in the mic. But just imagine that, man. Like, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Like, look at that. Imagine being able to do this smoothly. Look how high you are compared to, like, somebody whose normal start would be up 2 ramp. Okay, bro. Like, look at that. You're a whole thing higher than them. And obviously, by the time you're here on this one, they'll definitely be up there. And then from there, you have high ground. And, you know, they could cone you. Just watch out for the cones. You know, I'm not the best player, but I can definitely see why. Look at that. Get a timer on that, and then do this start. Look at that. You're already higher. And I want to time those and see what the time difference is on that. I want to see if this is about the same speed or maybe like a 1/10 of a second slower. But look at the height difference. Obviously, you're one wall higher. You know what I mean? So this has been mostly a tutorial for like beginner players who just want to learn a few certain things and get a trick in their bag. And here's another trick I was wanting to show you guys. This is related to a box fight. I pulled this off in a game not too long ago. I didn't clip it. I didn't think much of it, but then I went back and really watched it, and I realized like actually how perfect it was. If you can execute it the proper way, and obviously on simple edit, this is so much more effective. So let's say you got a person box, right? Which that in itself, if you're a beginner, is going to be kind of hard to do. Let's say they're in here, right? You want to edit a window and place a pyramid very quickly, right? So it would look like, and then reset, right? You want to give it some time, maybe wait, maybe do a few bait edits or something, like, you know, boom, boom, or something like that. Do a few bait edits, whatever you want to do. Try to get in their head, maybe run over here, punch a wall or something, you know what I mean? Assuming that's not your wall. One thing, so here's the exact play. Let me run you guys through it. So I ran over, and granted, they could have just got out of this by pickaxing the wall after this, but they didn't do it. And this is more of a, like, if you think that you can do this quickly enough. So what I did is I ran over here on this side, and I edited a window to make him look this way. So when he's doing this, he's looking this way, right? By the time I did that, I'll try to do it full speed. I went boom, 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 boom. So if you guys see that, you edit a window, they'll be looking over here. Let's just try to do it full speed. So boom, 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 boom. Something like that. That's not the exact edit that I did. But the main focus is this. Let's just say you have a window edited, right? Let's just say you have a window edited. You now edit this. You want to double tap your edit button, assuming you're on simple edit, as quickly as possible. Boom, boom, right? You're protected. They do not, there's no way they had the reaction time. From this wall edit to the pyramid, there's no way they had the reaction time to shoot you. Like this, boom, boom. Okay, that's the wrong edit. Boom, boom, right? While you do that, I want you to run in, boom, boom. You're protected. Keep running, reset the build, boom, shoot them right in the head. And this is why I said advanced players click off, because you probably already know some of this stuff. I did this on the fly. I didn't like think this or see it anywhere. I just thought of it on the fly. I was like, you know what? I have them in a box. Let's try to get fancy, because they weren't too good. So I was like, boom, edit that, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So that's what I went for. That's just one little particular trick that you guys could try to utilize in box fights. You know, that's just a few little things I wanted to teach you guys. The clicks jump, I feel like if you guys are going to focus on anything in this video, utilize the clicks jump first. And that wasn't as smooth as it could be, so let's try that again. And one thing I'll tell you guys with the clicks jump is whenever you're running, make sure you're all the way on the left side, right? Make sure you're all the way, because if you're not, what you'll get is you'll go here, and if you're running in the middle too fast, you'll jump. Well, I actually did it correctly that time, but if you're here, you'll place the floor and you'll get stuck under it, right? So that's why I'm saying make sure that you are all the way on the left, so that you place your wall, jump, boom, and then you want to remain on the left. Oh, I didn't put a stair down, but yeah. So that's what you want to do. And then look how high are you. Am I at max height? No, that's definitely not max height, but basically helps you out a lot. And you know, I've been utilizing it a few times in like creative maps that I do, like free building versus other players and stuff, and it's been helping. I know I'm not the best player in the world. I'm still practicing this whole simple edit thing. I'm still trying to get better at it. You know what I mean? So you can't even hate, man. I'm just trying to get better at the game. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get better, and I'm starting to learn the simple edit. It's a lot more simple. Obviously, it's called simple edit. But basically, that is basically all I was wanting to show you guys. Just a few little pointers here and there if you guys happen to want to, you know, try and get a little bit better at the game and learn a few things. It's okay to admit that you need to learn some things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad thing to admit that you're not, like, the best at a game. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily a bad thing to be realistic with yourself, obviously. But just a few things, man. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to help people get better, teach them the very little things that I do know, because, you know, there's not too much that I understand about this game. That was a terrible 90 attempt. But, you know, just trying to get better, help people get better. I've gave some of my friends some pretty good tips that they've utilized in the game. And, you know, it's helped them out. And it's just all about getting better one day at a time. And then maybe, you know, once I start improving, maybe I'll be able to give you guys more advanced tips and stuff. The start to the build fight thing was a very hard one for me to get down. Obviously, as you guys can see from earlier, I still haven't gotten it down. Yeah, man, that's all I really have for you guys today. Wanting to teach you guys some things, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And maybe we'll all progress together. Maybe you guys can drop a subscribe. I was going to say follow, but maybe you guys could drop a subscribe, and we could all progress together. Who knows? We'll try and learn together. And if you guys have anything you'd like me to search on YouTube to try and figure out how to do, let me know, and I'll search it, and I'll try to show you guys my improvement over the next year or two on this game. And I'm really starting to take it serious now with simple edit. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, basically that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.